This is none other than Zuka King, and you're watching Coach Josh Gerry. Bam, sucker!
Hey guys, Coach Josh Gerry here, and over the years, I've gotten a lot of questions regarding my background that I do for my videos about professional wrestling, training, coaching, etc. And everybody asks, like, what are those things? Is that particular pop or that particular figure? And it's just kind of things that I've collected over the years, things that students have given to me as gifts, and just things that I found in the clearance aisle or whatever the case may be. So today I thought I'd give you guys kind of like a little guided tour of my little coach's corner here and kind of show you what I've got. I've got shelves that are kind of out of frame, but let's take a quick little look and let's see what we've got. Come on. So I figure first we'll start, if you're looking at me in the videos, on the right hand side. So like there's a double Sasha Banks, Alexa Bliss. There's a wrestling mask, Pops, Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, Nature Boy, woo! And then, of course, I like this. Growing up, my daughter loved Raphael, the Ninja Turtles, and Sting, so Raphael as Sting, which is kind of cool. You can kind of see a Jay Lethal Impact Wrestling figure back there. Let's see, we've also got Hikaru Shida with the AEW Women's Championship. Dusty Rhodes SummerSlam. I won that from Collar and Elbows giveaway a couple years ago. There's a retro Sting. Sting was kind of the first babyface, really kind of got me on that side of the fence in wrestling. We'll talk about that here in a second. But there's a stack of 8x10s from Impact Wrestling. Samoa Joe on top there. Let's see, we've got Riho. First AEW Women's Champion figure. There's a Usos double. Old school Mick Foley General Manager action figure with a Support Pro Wrestling from Pro Wrestling Tees armband there. Pretty cool Sting AEW figure. I've got a couple different ones. We've got Mandy Rose, Alexa Bliss, Tegan Knox, Becky Lynch. I'm a fan of getting the figures that you don't see often. There's a Finn Balor, a double with Chyna, Trish Stratus, AJ Styles. There's a Cesaro, Ronda Rousey, Paige, Becky Lynch, first SmackDown Women's Championship, kind of elite there. Kind of a fan of getting specific action figures, which we'll see here in a little bit. You can also see the Sasha Banks, first Raw Women's Championship action figure. That's actually a Just Incredible action figure with a lucha mask on. Roddy Piper, one of the GOATs. We've got a Penta, which I've had the honor of working with him a little bit, an old school Jeff Hardy, an elite Charlotte Flair back there, Edge, Xavier Wood Pop. You see a Rey Mysterio Slam Buddy hiding behind him back there is a Stone Cold one right there. All right. There's a Rob Terry Impact action figure, Charlotte Flair, Chelsea Green. So most of the like action figure type things, right? And these will change as we go on, as new stuff comes in. Things will move, get moved around, adjusted, etc. Now the next level above that starts to get a little kitschy, right? So we've got a John Cena with the lucha mask, a Jeff Hardy Impact Wrestling Cup, CD Christopher Daniels, one of the underappreciated GOATs. Old school tag team wrestling Nintendo game. There's a WWE ring back there. Rock Attitude Era drink cup. There's TNA 10-year commemorative coin. Randy Orton with a lucha mask. Let's see, Raw is War. WWF entranceway there. WrestleMania Nintendo game. Old school Four Horsemen. Jim Crockett's promotion bandana here. There's also a pin here, Luger, JJ, and Tully. That is, I actually got that from a Jim Crockett Promotions show, one of the first shows that I went to in the 80s. So yes, I'm old. Drago, Slam Buddy, or Drago, whichever way you want to say it. Done a couple shows with him. G1 Supercard hat. My time with Ring of Honor. They got me one of these. I was not able to actually go to Madison Square Garden because of unions in New York and all that good stuff, but they hooked me up. Old school TNA, Eric Young, Kevin Nash, Alexa Bliss, Paige, Pop, Finn Balor, keychain. Oh, there's a CM Punk hiding in there, an Impact Wrestling hat. This one's kind of cool. It says Macho Man Randy Savage, WrestleMania 7, but if you notice, that's actually HBK in the white WrestleMania, so a nice little like factory defect collectible there. Test. Sheamus Rumblers. Old school Lita figure. Paige with the Divas and the NXT Women's Championship title, which is kind of cool. We move up to the next level. I've got a couple bottles here that were made by Carrie Craven. She does the photography for AML Wrestling. Logan Quindell's wife. She made me some Coach Josh Gerry gear, which is kind of cool. I got a Luchador bottle opener as kind of like a Secret Santa one year. It was just left on my doorstep. Nobody owned up to it. I think that's kind of cool. An old school Rock figure. And then, of course, I've got VHSs. Oh, my gosh. Yes, VHSs of various WWF stuff. I've got some XPW, and then I've got some old school TNA DVDs in there, some WrestleManias, some pretty cool things there. Some more DVDs here. Queens of Combat 19, I actually ring announced that one. Best in the World 2016 in Concord. That was kind of my first introduction to working with Ring of Honor. Thank you, Steve Carino, for getting me involved there. Cheeseburger, Uncle Bob Evans. Triple H action figure, E-Lucha bag. And then this is kind of one of my favorites right here. The Four Horsemen Hall of Fame action figure set. Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Barry Windham, Tully Blanchard. Love that. Got that for Christmas one year. Ring of Honor plastic bag and little hand towel from the Super Card of Honor. It kind of came together with that hat that we saw earlier. Like I said, they were kind of some swag bags that were available. And my good buddy Bird was able to get one for me since I wasn't able to make it, which is kind of cool. XPW, shout out Santino Brothers right there. That's kind of cool. Impact Wrestling Bound for Glory beanie. China and Devon action figure. And then these are all the kind of the wrestling books that I've collected over the years, right? We've got Mick Foley's books. We've got biographies. We've got... Anytime I found a professional wrestling book, I picked it up. JR's book, Dusty, I won in that Dusty giveaway. Rey Mysterio's biography, Eric Bischoff's book, The Rock's book, a couple of Chris Jericho books, The Hardys, Swimming with Piranhas, Howard Brody, rest in peace. Really good book there. So anything that I was able to pick up, and I've got a couple that I haven't read yet that haven't been attached to this location yet. But they're all in there. They're pretty cool. Sex, Lies, and Headlocks. The Squared Circle. It's just pretty cool books that you're able to pick up in kind of the history of pro wrestling and people's inside stories. It's awesome. And then lastly, here's the top shelf. There's my Austin 316 old school original 90s Slam Buddy. There's a Rob Terry. Crimson. Oh, dang. I'm so sorry. Mayweather. My bad. Kane, Ultimate, Undertaker, Ultimate, Ric Flair, Ultimate, and then we've got a couple more. There's a CM Punk, some TNAs hiding back there, Kenny Omega, AEW, and Kofi Kingston, WWE. So this shelf doesn't get seen as often, just simply because it's all the way up here at the ceiling, but I wanted to let you guys know that it is there. It is available. So there you go. I hope you liked that kind of guided tour. There's a couple little Easter eggs and a couple little things hidden that you can't always see. Now that we've gone over that tour, my following videos that are coming up later on in the year, next year, the next 5 years, look, see if you can figure out what's moved, what's changed. I appreciate you guys watching and checking me out. Don't forget that you can check over there for any of the past videos that I've done. And then, of course, you can always subscribe to me. I appreciate that. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, all those good YouTube things. I appreciate you guys. And then also my social media handles down there in the description. Reach out to me if you got any questions, comments, concerns. You want to send me a promo. You want to send me a match. I'd be happy to take a look at those and provide any feedback that I can. Again, my name is Coach Josh Gerry. Thank you for watching.